Hello and welcome back to CryptoNovus. My name is Chris Brown and I'm the host of the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a price prediction for 2021 for Enjin. Now for those of you who have been following the coin, you might be thinking this might be a little late considering the price activity that it's had in the last week. But I think there's more room for Enjin to grow in price. I think they're going to have a fantastic year in technical developments and partnerships. And there's some lessons I've learned that I really want to share with you in the CryptoNovus community. So let's get right into the presentation. But first, I want to talk about Swan. As I've mentioned before, I'm an affiliate marketer for Swan, and I really believe in their platform and what they're trying to do for people in terms of investing in Bitcoin specifically. They're not just for the high net worth individual, they're also for those that have just a few dollars to invest. But if you're interested in buying Bitcoin on a regular basis, kind of on a dollar cost averaging kind of way, I would strongly recommend that you look at Swan and look at what they have to offer. Okay, as always, I'm not a financial advisor, and this video is not financial investment advice. Do your own research when investing into the crypto market so that you understand all the risks involved before you make a decision. Along those lines, I want to talk about this. There are 12 crypto price influencers. In these videos that I put together, I try to hit 5, but that means several other ones that need to be considered as well. And so it's important for you to take a look at all of these items that are listed so that you can make a really good sounded decision on what you want to invest in and as to why. All right, let's talk about ENJ Basics. This is a gaming platform and it is a powerful one at that. So let's take a look at what has happened with Enjin since 2017. Enjin was created in October of 2017. It was on the Ethereum mainnet in 2018. In September of 2019, the Enjin marketplace was launched. Following that, in February of 2020, the asset development platform was launched, which now powers billions of digital assets. It has since gotten approval from JVCEA to be listed in exchanges in Japan, and we'll talk about that. And it has some new technical advancements that will eliminate Ethereum gas fees. And of course, as mentioned, this year it has reached a new all-time high, which we'll take a look at as well. So let's talk about the founders. Enjin was founded as a gaming community platform in 2009 by Maxim Blokov and Wojtek Radymski. Maxim is the CEO and giving creative direction and marketing for the company, where around him, he's the technical guy. He wanted to create his own blockchain software and introduce the idea of blockchain to the company. And as a result, he is the creator or author of the ERC 1155 standard. The Enjin executive team comprises about 9 people who are very talented, and they are really passionate about expanding brand adoption, building up the brand awareness of Enjin with the gaming community, ensuring that those that are on the Enjin platform have a high quality customer experience. I've given the link to the company. The website is loaded full of information that I would highly recommend that you take a look at to better understand Enjin and what the platform's capabilities are. The number of Enjin coins is 1 billion. That's its maximum supply. There will be no more minted. The breakdown when the coin was first launched was 40% was in pre-launch sales, 10% was given as bonuses, you had another 10% for community initiatives, 10% was given to obviously the creators and team advisors, and then in October of 2017, 30% or 300 million coins was released for sale. Presently, there's about 83%, a little over 834 million coins available in circulation. And there's not too many that get added every year to the circulation supply. So this coin will be around for a while. But it is important to realize that there's a finite amount. So let's take a look at the Enjin business case. Enjin has created a product ecosystem for gamers fueled by the Enjin coin. So you've got 4 aspects to it. You've got the wallet, the platform, Beam, and the marketplace. And the marketplace we'll talk more about. They've created a marketplace to where you can, if you're a gamer and you want to buy a sword, a helmet, a shield or whatever, you can buy those assets that are in the digital world to play on the games by using the Enjin coin. The Enjin social gaming platform enables users they can create websites, they can create clans and chats, and host virtual items in stores. Enjin is unique in that every token minted gives in-game items real-world liquidity. So in the gaming community, people are buying and selling these products, if you will, in the digital environment. They're taking fiat dollars, converting them into Enjin tokens, and using them on the platform. Through a series of smart contracts, game developers send Enjin to mint new, unique, fungible, or non-fungible ERC 1155 tokens. These tokens then can be traded on the Enjin marketplace. So let's take a look at 2020 and 21 successes for Enjin. So gaming adoption is really key. I've only listed a few here. The website has a long list of partnerships that they have established over the years, but here's just a few. With Skymarch Entertainment, there's Galaxy of Lumera, there's Zeal, Crystals of Fate. With Exena Games, there's Wavelength. Barehand LLC, there's CD. And then with Black Caffeine Studios, there's Dr. Necrosis. They've also established a partnership with Atari. I personally grew up with Atari, so I know how powerful of a gaming company this is. But they have joined with the eBaller Games. They have made a commitment to using Enjin and partnering with Enjin. So beginning of 2021, eBaller Games will be launching a sports multiverse series of games linked and shared by blockchain assets and collectibles. The gaming industry is huge on a global level, and Japan is certainly a part of that. So in January of 2021, Enjin has been approved by the JVCEA to be listed on exchanges. As you know, the Japanese market, it's a place where Super Mario and Pokemon and Final Fantasy have been released. And these are very strong global brands that have been around for several years. You can see here in this chart how big the gaming industry is just within Japan. In 2021, it is expected to reach $18.2 billion in sales. By 2025, it's expected to get as high as $24 billion. And Enjin now is a part of that. Now let's take a look at the technical improvements that they have. Enjin is launching this year 2 scaling solutions to remove gas and support fungible and non-fungible tokens known as NFTs from any blockchain. JumpNet will be launching on April 6th, and later on in the year it will be Affinity. JumpNet is a high-speed bridge network that allows creators to mass distribute thousands of NFTs at no cost. So for those that are in the Ethereum network, they know all too well about gas fees. Those that criticize the network, here Enjin has created a technical solution to eliminate that roadblock and make things a lot more economical for people to use their coin on the Ethereum network. So let's talk about price. I learned a lot in the last week. All right, so Enjin right now is ranked at 74. At the time of this video, it was running at around $1.20, 22. And then this week to today, it is actually as high as $1.30. Now, when I first became aware of Enjin, and Enjin was above the 100. I can't remember what ranking it had at the time, but it was above 100. So it was out of my radar because at the time I was focusing on less riskier assets because I was staying within the top 10. But Enjin is a great example that there are some great coins out there that are in the top 100, top 200, top 500 that are good projects that are going to prove themselves over time and where people can make substantial amount of money with simple little investments. And we'll talk about that at the very end of this video. Enjin was a coin I should have invested in back in 2017 or 18. This is the typical video that I use for price evaluation for Bitcoin. So let's take a look at how did Enjin perform in the past and where does it sit today. So on January 6th of 2018, that's when Enjin had reached price peak. At that time, there was a little over 716 million Enjin coins in circulation, which was about 72% of the 1 billion. The market cap was only at that time a little over $336 million. The market dominance was 0.042%. The price was 47 cents. And then its price relative to Bitcoin, a fraction of a percent. Today, circulation supply is over 834 million, or 83%. So in the last 4 years, essentially, it's increased about 10%. So again, there's not too many coins that are introduced into the marketplace per year. It basically is at a market cap now of a little over $1 billion. So it's improved quite a bit. Its market dominance has improved as well, because it is sitting at basically 0.07% as opposed to 0.042 back in 2018. The price right now is at $1.22. That's how I did my calculations, but it had gotten as high as $1.51. Its price relative to Bitcoin is at 0.0026%. So it has improved a little bit. What it did last year, at the beginning of 2020, it was at 7 cents. Its year high went as high as 22 cents. So it did about a 2.8, almost a 3x last year. This year, on January 1st, it started at 13 cents and it went as high as $1.51. So it has already done an 11.6x growth this year. Now the question is, how much more can it go? And so we'll kind of take a look at what I think it can go from where it is right now. So if Bitcoin goes to 146,000, what I did is I said, if I made the assumption that Enjin's going to stay in the same position it is now as the market increases. So its price relative to Bitcoin will stay the same and its market dominance would stay the same. It's improved since 2017-18. I don't think it's going to change much from where it is now. It could, but I think it's a conservative, reasonable guess to say it'll stay the same. With Bitcoin being 146,000, the price of Enjin could be $3.79, or from its present position, it could grow another 3.1x, which I think is reasonable. Circulation supply, we already talked about. That gives it a market cap of about $3.1 billion. If we look at its market dominance relative to the overall crypto market being at 3.3 trillion, the price of Enjin could be $2.76 or 2.5x. If Bitcoin goes to 276,000, the price of Enjin could be as high as $7.18. The market cap could go to about $5.9 billion. Relative to the overall crypto market, if that reaches 7.7 trillion, market dominance is again at 0.07 cents. We could be looking at an Enjin price of $6.46, or that could be a 5.3x growth. I think all these numbers are really possible with this coin, especially the lower ones. And if you think about this relative to the coin starting off at 13 cents for the year, this is outstanding growth. So let's look at the price range for 2021. It's presently sitting at around $1.22. I think it can go easily. It could go to $2.76. On the aggressive side, $7.18. So I've given an average of just under $5, which I think is really possible. Considering the fact that it's a fixed supply, they've got great market adoption, the coin is well received by the gaming community, and it's a strong use case. So from this present position, I see Enjin going another 4x. Now that doesn't seem like a lot, but for the year to go from 13 cents to almost $5 is incredible. So here are my final thoughts. Enjin is a great example of a coin where you should have bought it back in the very beginning in 2018. This coin could have been purchased for 3 cents. In 2020, when the whole market dipped due to COVID, you could have bought this coin at 4 cents. So what does that mean? If you wanted to buy 100,000 Enjin coin, and back in 2018, you could have spent 3,000. If you missed that buying opportunity, you could have bought again in 2020 for 4,000. And today, right now, you could be selling those 100,000 Enjin coins for $120,000. You could have taken a $3,000 investment or a $4,000 investment and turned it into a $120,000 investment. I'm saying that it's possible this year to see that $3,000 or $4,000 investment go as high as almost $500,000. Key lesson learned here is, in the marketplace right now, probably somewhere above the top 100, the top 200, there's another coin similar to Enjin in terms of its ability to increase in value. I'm not saying it's a gaming token. I'm not sure what it would be at this point. but there is certainly one out there, and it's worth trying to figure out which one that might be. I like the fact that there's a fixed supply of tokens. I'm always very biased for obvious reasons. Projects that have this, it's a supply and demand issue. The business case is extremely powerful. For those of you that know the channel, know the videos I've done, I talked about selling my Dogecoin. Well, I sold my Dogecoin to buy some Enjin, and I'm really glad that I made that decision. And I'm now in part of the Enjin community, and I hope to be adding more to my position in the near future. I think this coin has a strong management team. It's very clear that they have established a roadmap from 2017, and they have been very consistent year after year, adding technology to their platform, adding merchandise to their platform, creating great partnerships, and just expanding with the gaming community as it continues to expand. As the gaming community expands into the billions and billions of dollars every year, that Enjin will be a part of that. I hope that the nuggets that I've shared with you have been powerful for you. I know that I've learned something, and that I need to start looking into the little higher rankings within the crypto market to look for those assets that I do believe in, that are really inexpensive, that are basically pennies on the dollar, if you will, that have the ability to grow as far and as high as Enjin will continue to grow. So I would say to you at this point in time, if you're interested in Enjin, definitely I would still invest into it. I think it's a strong, solid project that will not be going away and will only probably increase in value as time progresses. So I hope this information has been good for you. As always, this is CryptoNovus. That's it for this video. Please hit the like button. I would love to have you be a part of the CryptoNovus community, and if you would like to be as well, hit the subscribe button. So I hope this information in the video was of value to you, and you got at least one nugget or two. This is CryptoNovus, where newbies become masters. I'll see you in the next